Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to Therapy with Miss T, where I'm Miss T and I have a message for someone. Okay, so this is a prophetic message. So, as always, guys, how are you doing? I hope you are blessed, safe, and well. So, yeah, guys, this is Therapy with Miss T, where we keep it real, raw, and uncut. But as always, I let you know I am not a therapist. Okay, I'm intuitive, so I pick up on the energy and the messages from the Most High. If you've helped one, you've helped some. So, I hope that this message helps someone. But if you need help, feel free to reach out to someone and get the help that it is that you need. There's nothing wrong with speaking to someone. There's nothing wrong with therapy, and there's nothing wrong with getting help. Okay, so yeah, guys, the Most High just came through. I was about to lay down, and the Most High said Jeremiah, right? And I was brought to Jeremiah 12. Now I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I suggest you go read it, right? So there's someone around this time who may be questioning. There's someone around this time who may be wondering. There's someone around this time who may not overstand or understand or wonder, why does certain things happen to people that it seems that, are wicked, right? Why do they still prosper? Why do they still receive things, right? Well, if you're wondering that, then you're somewhat like Jeremiah, because Jeremiah questioned that as well. So let's start at Jeremiah 12, all right? So it's questioning why the wicked prosper. That's what I'm going to call this. It says, "Righteous art thou, O Lord, when I plead with thee." So Jeremiah had got to a point where he was talking to God, and he said, "O Lord." So he's questioning God and pleading to God and asking God. He's coming to God and questioning. So it says, "Yet let me talk with thee of thy judgments," right? So Jeremiah is saying, I want to speak to you about some of these issues, some of these things that are concerning me, right? Some of these judgments. It says, "Wherefore doeth the way of the wicked prosper? Wherefore all they happy, they deal very treacherously," right? So Jeremiah had got to a point where he was saying in his journey in life, why is it that the wicked prosper? Why is it that it seems like the wicked are happy? Why is it that it seems like even though they do treacherous dealings, they are still succeeding? They are still growing. They are still prospering, right? Jeremiah had got to a point in his journey where he was questioning God. He was asking the Most High. He's like, I want to speak. I want to talk to you. I want to understand or understand why this is happening, because I don't understand, right? So it says, "Thou hast planted them, yea, they have taken root." So they were growing, right? Doesn't mean it was good soil, but they were growing. So it says, "They grow, yea, they bring forth fruit. Thou art near in their mouth and far from their reins." So Jeremiah was saying that, yes, God is on their tongue, but God is not in their actions, right? Because reins are horse reins. Reins are the things that you hit when you want the horse to what? To go. When you want the horse to go fast, you hit it with the reins. So Jeremiah, in a sense, had got to a point in his life where he was saying and questioning and asking God, they speak of you on their tongue, but they don't show it with actions, right? They're not going with the actions of what it is that they speak of. So he was questioning, why are they prospering? Why are good things still happening to wicked people, right? So it says, "But thou, O Lord, knowest me." So Jeremiah was saying, but you know me, God. You know me. "Thou hast seen me and tried mine heart toward thee. Pull them out like sheep for slaughter and prepare them for the day of slaughter." So Jeremiah had got to a point where he was tired. Jeremiah, like, look, God, I'm ready to see this happen. What's going on? Like, why are these wicked people not having these things done to them? Why are these wicked people not being slaughtered for their actions, for their consequences, for their transgressions? Why does it look like and appear that they are still winning and succeeding and growing and still having fruit, right? That's where Jane, I don't know why I want to say Jane or James. That's where Jeremiah had got, okay? Things come out sometimes, guys. I'm intuitive, so when I get messages, I just speak it, okay? So it says, "How long shall the land mourn, and the herbs of every field wither?" So Jeremiah got to a point in his journey where he was questioning and asking God, how much longer should the land mourn? Should the land suffer? Should the herbs in the field wither away and die? Like, how much longer should people go through this suffrage? for the wickedness of them that dwell therein. So he was saying the wicked dwells in these places. The wickedness within these people dwell in these places. How long should others suffer? How long should the land mourn? How long should I suffer, in a sense, right? Jeremiah had got to a point or a place in his life where he was questioning, why did it seem like the unrighteous were succeeding? The unrighteous were growing. The wicked were still prospering. He could not overstand or understand. He had got to a point in his life where he literally was saying, what's going on? Some of you guys some of you guys may have gotten to a point in your life where you could be questioning or asking the Most High, what is going on, right? Because he knows the plans for you, plans to prosper you and to give you life. And even sometimes in that prosperity, in that phase of getting the life, it does seem like that the wicked prospers. It does seem like that the wicked win. It does seem like good things happen to people that don't deserve it, right? And sometimes it seems like good people suffer more than the wicked do, right? But this is what the Most High gave me after that, okay? I heard Isaiah 48, right? And I was brought to 22. It says, there is no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked. There is no peace unto the wicked. So even when it seems like, appears, right, the illusion that everything is going okay in a wicked person's life, that everything is prospering, that everything is growing, there is no peace for the wicked. So that means that their soul is never fully at rest. Their soul is never fully at ease. And even if it seems like in this earthly realm they are acquiring certain things, they too have to transition one day. Their soul is going to be weighed. Their soul is going to be measured. Their soul is going to come to question. So just because it seems like someone is getting away with something now, they will not get away with it for all of eternity. And wouldn't you rather remain a good, humble person despite however long it takes to be blessed now than to have to pass on or to transition and realize that your soul is damned for all eternity? Because the wicked has no peace. The wicked will never have rest. The wicked will never be at ease. Not in this life, not in the next life, not until they are able to make peace with their karmic debts and the things that they have done that were wicked. See, none of us get away with anything. So even when it seems like, or it appears, or it feels like certain people are getting by with good things, and you're like, well, dang, I know I'm a good person, and dang, like I know they're doing such and such. Why are they still like, the enemy has blesses people too now. The enemy gives people things too now. Certain people can sell their soul for certain things as well. Yes, they can. Satan has his little minions as well now. Not everything comes from the Most High. Some people go in other routes as to how they receive certain things. So don't ever think for 1 second that the Most High does not understand or understand how you feel. Just like Jeremiah had got to a point in his life where he was questioning, the Most High knows how you feel as well. The Most High knows how you feel. And yes, sometimes on your journey, it does not seem fair that there are certain people that will speak of God on their tongue, but not show it with the actions of their reigns, right? They're not showing it by action. They're just speaking it. And these are some people that may really be wicked, but there will be no rest for the wicked. There will be no peace for the wicked. And if you have remained righteous, then you will have peace. Your soul will be at ease. So don't worry about who looks like they're getting away with certain things, because they're never getting away with it. And in fact, that's what the Most High likes, is for them to build their self up, to think, right? To believe that they're going to be able to keep it. But you can't keep something that's not built on good soil. It will perish. It won't last. It won't last. And I'm being drawn to the 3 little pigs. Thank you, Spirit. Like, in a sense, the story of the 3 little pigs, and how in a sense there was 2 pigs that built their house not on solid foundation. And there was one pig that said, you know what, I'm gonna try the bricks because I feel like the bricks will last. The bricks are stronger. The bricks won't fall when the wolf comes to blow the house down. But there was two pigs that took the easy way out. They didn't want to put in the work. They didn't want to put in the effort. They didn't want to do it brick by brick. They chose to do it quick. And what happened by doing something fast instead of actually doing it on good soil, good grounding, and putting in the work? When the wolf comes, the wolf is going to be able to blow their foundation down. So for whoever this message is for, don't ever feel like your enemies or other people are not going to receive their karma for what it is that they have done. Everybody gets back you get served what you deserve, even the wicked. So don't ever go off of how it looks, how it appears, how it may be. Just know that the Most High will avenge all your adversaries, and they are not getting away with nothing. They may have just built their house quick. They may have built something up fast, but just as fast as they built it is as fast as it will come down. And if you remain righteous and you build your foundation on strong backing, strong grounding, brick by brick, then your foundation will last even when something comes by to try to blow it down. It's not about how fast you build it, it's how secure you built it, and did you take your time in building it? Because your foundation will outlast for many lifetimes. Theirs will not. It will not. And just as fast as they built it, it will come down. So for someone around this time, Jeremiah 12 may be for you if you've been questioning or wondering why certain people that have done some wicked things still seem like they win. And if you want to know, then I feel like you should also go to Isaiah 48:22, because that is a reminder, and it tells you that there will be no peace for the wicked. They will have no peace. So even if it seems like they are at peace, their soul is never at rest. It is never at rest. You cannot get away with hurting a child of the Most High God. You cannot get away with hurting an anointed. It says, touch not, do my prophet no harm. So no one gets away with hurting you. No one gets away with going against you, especially if you are of righteous intent, and especially if you are just doing the works and the will of the Father. And you aren't bothering anyone, and you're minding your business, and you're doing the best that you can for you and yours, oh, you will be vindicated for that. You will. So don't ever feel like for a second they are winning. They are not. It just looks like they are. But that foundation that they have built will never withstand, and yours will. So don't worry if you're questioning. Jeremiah questioned too. Jeremiah got to a point in his journey where he couldn't overstand or understand. Job questioned too. Job couldn't understand or understand why he was losing everything in his life. You can ask God. You can talk to the Most High. Tell the Most High how you feel. Tell the Most High, like, look, what's going on? The Most High is listening. The Most High knows that it gets difficult. The Most High knows that you go through circumstances and situations. The Most High knows that it is not easy down here on earth. The Most High knows. The Most High knows. The Most High is with you 24/7. That's how the Most High knows. It's the Most High. So just know around this time, guys, that for whoever needs to go back and read that, I feel like around this time that Jeremiah 12 may be for you. And I didn't go through the whole chapter, so you may want to go back and read that. But from what I did get from it is that for someone, you may be questioning and asking. And I feel like you may get the answers that you are seeking in Jeremiah 12. And if you need more confirmation or you need more assurance, then you should go to Isaiah 48:22. Where it reminds you that there will be no rest for the wicked. So don't ever for a second think that they are getting away with anything, because he also tells you that vengeance is mine, thus saith the Lord, and that he prepares a table amongst your enemies, and that he will also make them your footstool. And we know that a footstool is where you place your feet to rest. So he's letting you know, the Most High is telling you that you will rest your feet upon your enemies, so they will never get away with whatever you feel like they are getting away with, okay? They just won't. And even if it seems like in this lifetime that they are, there's still a place that you're going to transition to after. And their soul may never be at peace, because there will be no peace or rest for the wicked. So you remain righteous. Don't worry about why such and such seems to have such and such or whatever they seem to have. Let them have it. Especially if they didn't get it on good grounding. Let them have it. Because where you are going, when you transition, your soul will be set free. Your soul will be at ease. You will have lived a righteous life of righteous intent, and the Most High knows your heart. That's how you are judged, is by your heart. That's how the Most High knows you. So just know that for some of you guys around this time, if you've been questioning or wondering why certain people seem like they get away with things and you know that they don't deserve it, the Most High knows too. But the Most High will let certain people have certain things, and then when the wolf comes around, it gets blown away. It gets blown away. Anything not built on solid grounds, anything not built on righteous intent, eventually gets blown away. It gets blown away. Just know that you don't have to sit around and wait for it. You live your life. Don't worry about the others. Don't worry about the enemies. Don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about the wicked. Pray for these people and keep it pushing. Pray for them and you keep becoming better. Pray for them and you keep growing and evolving and getting closer to the Most High. That is what this is all about. Getting closer to your Father. That is it. So I don't know who this message is for, and I don't know what you're going through, but what I can tell you is that Jeremiah questioned just as well. He had questions. He couldn't understand or understand. He was baffled in a sense. He was like, look, what's really going on, Most High? Like, it's not looking how it should look. It's not appearing how it should be. It's not fair. He basically was saying to God, it's not fair that these wicked people are still growing fruit. It's not fair. But don't worry about that. You stay focused on your fruit. You stay focused on your foundation. You stay focused. That way you will succeed. And when you transition, you will be showing the Most High that you poured your cup out. 2 Timothy 4, like Paul was telling Timothy, pour your cup out. Regardless if they want to listen to your sound doctrine or not, you keep it. Even if the wicked look like they're winning, you still keep your sound doctrine. That is all that matters. And the Most High knows your heart. So like I said, I don't know who this message is for, but that's what I was getting. Okay. So yeah, guys, as always, I appreciate each and every one of you. And I thank you all for rocking and rolling with me, Miss T, on another prophetic message on Therapy with Miss T, where we keep it real, raw, and uncut. But as always, I let you know I am not a therapist. Okay. So if you would like to go back and read over that, it was Jeremiah 12 and Isaiah 48:22. Okay, that's what I got. So yeah, guys, as always, I appreciate all of you for rocking and rolling with me. And yeah, so what we tell them, guys, we tell them namaste.